back. It's Amy, the Nutty Nerdy Needle. Thank you for joining me today. It is Saturday, the 15th of February. No, not February, March. Yeah, I'm like a whole month behind now. I'm all over the place. So yeah, it's been crazy kind of 2 weeks. We had baby girl's 3rd birthday. She is getting so big. It's absolutely crazy how fast she's growing and, you know, enjoying life. Loved her birthday. They played, was it dinosaur hide and seek? Yeah, my husband was just going around roaring like a dinosaur and trying to find the kids. They thought it was great fun. But yeah, they enjoyed the cake now and everything. I made the cake myself and it turned out pretty okay. I said, that was plan B. Plan A did not work, so I went with plan B. And yeah, it actually turned out really nice. I was very surprised. And I had my 90th. My grandfather's 90th during the week as well. So he had a little do for himself and he absolutely loved it. I'm trying to think what else is happening. Her room is nearly done. I think the painting is officially done. Now we just need to wait on a few things to arrive and then we can start maneuvering furniture around the place. It's going to be a bit chaotic. I think my mom's going to take care of her baby girl for a night while the hubby and myself get the 2 rooms sorted. That'll be fun. But yeah, so March, let's get on to the cross stitch. You don't want to hear about the life. So March, we ended up doing our first 2 weeks of March, 10,573 stitches. So not too bad for the first 2 weeks of the month. So very happy with that. And actually, before I get on, I'm going to mention a few floss tubers because I haven't done floss tubers in like forever. So I'm just going to be, because in the last 2 weeks I've been watching a lot. So I'm just going to read through them, and if you've watched them, great. If not, go ahead and watch them. They're brilliant. So first one is the Alchemist Stitcher. She did a very good Gecko Rouge whip braid. That was fun to watch. Adelaide Stitches. She has some fabulous little stitches or patterns which I absolutely love and, you know, very tempted to do myself. Her temperature stitch is really cool. I like that idea. Was the Keystone Stitcher. She has some fabulous full coverages. Again, tempted, but you know, that will have to wait till after September at least. Small Town Stitches and Catherine Stitches. The 2 of them are doing a kind of a, I'm not sure, was it a birthday sale or just a sale, and it's the evil villains from the Disneys, and the pattern looks class. And again, I wish I was able to join, but all my starts are for my 40 for 40. Mama Bear Stitchery. She has a turtle finish from Hade. It looks amazing. I can't wait to see it framed. Who else? Stuart and Stitches. Loving the Scottish accent. I mean, just can't go wrong. And Lollipop Stitches. She had the smallest whip braid I have ever seen, and I loved it. And she's got a, looking forward to her newest finish, which will hopefully be happening soon. So looking forward to the next video. And then the Crow Stitcher. She's just got amazing full coverages, just as is. There are just so many to choose from. I can't even count. So, but she does have some fabulous full coverages. So go check them out. I'll leave links for all of them down below, and we'll get on to the cross stitch. So for this 2 weeks, it's going to be weird saying not month, fortnight. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 projects. Ooh, pen's gone. Great. So 7 projects, and one of them you won't be able to see until Tuesday because it's one of my 40 for 40. But we'll start with our Final Fantasy. I'm getting so close. It is crazy. Oh, I've got, there's a needle in there. But this, I'm getting so close to finishing red. So I think for the end of the month, that's my goal, is to try and finish red. And he got, well, yeah, basically he got 2,311 stitches and I'm at 88.57%. I'm so close, and this is literally all I have left to do. As a sister-in-law saw it today and she was just like, you could just finish that. I think I have, what did I say to her? I think 11,500 stitches. So we see how April goes, and maybe in May I might just do 2 weeks and just work on this straight and get that done out of the way. How cool will this be? Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, just worked literally all around there. Like, I still have a little section in here, but it's that colour. So when I get tired of confetti, I literally work on this colour. I think it's 21211, I believe it is. I did get 10. in this one, but this is it in its full entirety. It's awesome. I'm so happy. This is nearly there. I'd say I work on them on Monday and Wednesdays. They're my norms for that. And then my next one then is, my next focus piece is my Jack Sparrow. And I got my goal, so over 1,000, so 1,019. And this is where he is. How cool. Black is nearly done. I think I have about 800 in black. So the next time I do that, I need to figure out what colour I'm doing next. The next largest colour is kind of an off-white. Don't ask me the number. But there's about 2,000 stitches in that, and I don't want to be doing 2,000 stitches next with that. So I'm kind of half thinking of doing the snake method and just going back and forth and see how we go. Or will I do page by page? Haven't quite decided. So the black will definitely be finished for the next, well, that'll be next month. This is done for this month. So in April, the black will be done. Awesome. So yeah, I've just got bags and bags and bags all along here. I just grabbed everything. We're watching the rugby and England are playing Wales and they're just destroying them. So I just said, I'll come out now and do this. So my next one then is my Sal from the Aid. And I am doing drinks on the beach. And I have to say, I'm doing very well with it. This is how far I've gotten. How cool. So drinks, I got 4,007 stitches in. And for, I suppose, the first part, I'm at 62%. And then for the overall project, I'm at 18%. As I say, I met my goal for the month as well. So this won't be coming out till next month. So all I have to do, there's only a small bit of the blue over here. I just need to continue on down here, I think it is. And then I'm basically finished with all the block colours and everything else is just a bit of confetti. And so I'm just kind of working my way down because April is the next installment. So I'm kind of thinking that with that, it can literally just work its way down that way. So yeah, that's my head. I'm very happy. So, yeah, and I say it's in my beautiful bag by the mother-in-law. I say with the 40 for 40, I'm going to need a load more bags. So much more. Okay, and this one was part of my 40 for 40 actually. And it's custard cream. It's done, oh, who's it by? Oh, I feel like conventional cross stitch. And Alison Friend, I think. She used to be on it, but they retired her patterns. So when I saw these, I had to buy them. So there's 3 in the, I suppose, collection, and custard cream is 1. And this is how far I've gotten. And that got 897. I thought I did more. 897 stitches. And it's at 1.63%, which I think that's pretty good. So overall, this is going to be the size of the project. There you go. So if you want all the stats and all that, go to my 40 for 40 and you see what they are. And then I did, my other new start was Yippee-Ki-Yay by Stitchman Darcy. So that actually turned out really cool. I'm very happy with that. And yeah, you'll have to wait till Tuesday to see my progress on that one. And then my next one, I nearly got to doing my 5% on this one. But last night I fell asleep at 7:30 and did not wake up until this morning. I was absolutely wrecked. I don't know what happened to me. The plan was I did a little bit at my mother's, and then when I came home I said, once baby girl's in bed, I'll get that done and then I can start on something else. Yeah, that did not happen. But I'll just take the needle out there 1 sec. This is my books, or Birds of Bernard. I keep saying books, I don't know. Birds of Bernard, modern folk embroidery. And this is how far I've gotten. Oh, you could get the whole thing in. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Anything Jacob does is just pretty. So I worked on the top, so I literally just came, worked my way in, started over here and worked my way in, or vice versa. So I just have to get, I think, 111 stitches in. So that's my plan for tonight, and I'm going to tell you about my plans. I've slightly changed them, but yeah, that's that done. So I'm very happy with how this turned out. Then next, we'll put the needle back in before I forget. So I get two threads done, and that should get that all done. No, I didn't have that a bag for that. So my last one then was my Star Trek. So I just said I couldn't keep continuing on with this, and did I meet my goal? No, I did not meet my goal. So I still have a little bit to do on Star Trek. So actually, I might do this tonight. We'll see. So I only got 1,099 stitches done. Oh, sorry. For the Books of Bernard, I got 735 stitches, and it's at 44.55%. Yeah. Oh, and it was on 32 count even weave. There we go. And now we're going to show you Star Trek. So 1,000 stitches. It all came in around here. So I just worked with the green and black. Can you kind of see? You can see the green. I do like that green. But yeah, so I got 1,000 stitches and 99, and it's at 4.57%. Oh yeah, my goals are going to be changing. Sorry, and it's going to change with this one. But yeah, that's my Star Trek one. I'm very happy. As I'm loving the colours, but I'm thinking the next time I do it, I'll just flip back over and start working on the black for a little while and do a bit more diagonal. And I'm going to have to start filling in those gaps. But right now, I'm just happy with doing this. And we'll go from there. So that's my Star Trek. And they're all my patterns. That's it. I did have treasure, or haul, but the sister-in-law forgot to bring it today. So hopefully that will be next week. Or in 2 weeks' time. They are part of my 40/40, so again, you'll have to wait for that. What else? Plans. So plans, I've slightly changed my 5%. But only with my biggest projects, because it's doing 2,000 on those big projects. You know, it is doable, but I also want to work on my other projects. It's just, I feel like it's already taken away from that. So my plan for my Star Trek, Gingerbread House, and my Supernatural is to get them to 5%. Now, as for Star Trek, it's at 4.57, so I'll get that rocked out pretty easily enough. And I think the other two, if I'm right, are right there. I can check my notes with Supernatural, because I did Supernatural last week, didn't I? Yeah, Supernatural is up 2.78, so I have, yeah, that will be doing. And then I feel like, didn't I work on Gingerbread House? Was that the week before? Gingerbread House. Oh, Gingerbread House is at 4.28. Okay, so, okay, plan is, I'm going to keep changing this. Get them to 5%, but I'm going to work on Supernatural a little bit more, because it's on 32 count and it's just that bit more crazy to work with. I find I think I should have started it on, I'm doing it 2 strands, and I probably should have done it 1, because it's quite thick to work with, and it's a bit late to be changing, I think, because I've done quite a lot on it. Yeah, talk to sister-in-law about that. We'll figure that out. And then everything else will be to do 5% for the year. And so I've made a wheel for that, and I'm literally just going to spin the wheel, and I haven't quite decided yet. You can let me know what you think. Do I do it, spin the wheel and work on it for one night? Or do I work for it for 500 or 1,000 stitches? Because some of the projects are quite small, so if I do 500, I get to that quite easily. But then if I do the 1,000, that's taking in 2 nights. So I don't know yet what I want to do. But if you have any suggestions, please let me know. What should I do? But I'm thinking the one night for the moment. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's it really. So they're my plans, and you saw all my projects. No haul, and that's about it. So I will leave you now. I'm going to go check and see how England are doing with the rugby as they're demolishing poor Wales. And we'll leave it at that, and I'll talk to you on Tuesday for my 40/40. So bye for now.